Ah, all the way from A-Town to the great California. From LA to the Bay.
Palm trees make California.
Yeah.
Palm trees make California. Palm trees make California. Palm trees make California. I said palm trees make California.
And you already know this is your favorite sneakerhead, your boy Trinidad James, Camp James. We are in the craziest collection I've ever seen live, ever. It's anything you could ever think of, from Vans to Adidas to, of course, Nike, Jordan, LeBron, PEs, you name it. One of the biggest, longest collectors in the game, my boy, Croatian Styles, Dre. He really did something for LA and he's gonna do it for the world. Let's go further into it. Retrospective.
Dirty Benz came from. Yeah. It's real stuff kind of shit. Real stuff kind of shit. Real life shit.
So like I said, world, we're at this amazing art gallery with my good guy, Dre here. How you doing, sir?
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. If you remember, we did Camp James earlier, like last year, and he showed us this crazy collection. And I was the only person that ever seen it, the world never seen it. Now he opened it up to all the youth, adults, people from all around the world here in LA. You got a crazy display going, man. How you feel, man? This is
It's
beautiful.
It's unbelievable, actually. It's really unbelievable. I mean, through all like the little issues we had to pull this off in time to be there for the launch on Friday, which was a crazy success, and everybody loved it. I mean, you honestly don't know what everyone's gonna say until they're finally there and they're telling you
Correct.
in person. I'll be very personal on this. It was very emotional too, you know. Like,
Correct.
my father was involved, you know. My mom passed away, and you know, I felt her energy in here. Like, this all came together. Like, everything fell into place just perfectly to get this done. And it was hard. It was long, but man, I mean.
So you say it was hard, it was long. I counted like 22 boards going up. How long did it actually take to put up these sneakers, and how many sneakers actually is in here right now as we speak?
I mean, it's roughly 3,000 pairs.
Man, you need more space. You need a bigger place.
I guess so. I guess so.
Right. Hey man, maybe there are bigger places in New York. Would you like to take this on the road?
I mean, we could. I mean,
Hey man, this is one of the most beautiful collections ever been displayed for somebody to see. And I feel that, I mean, you probably could do this in New York, man.
I mean, I appreciate that. I mean,
The world would love this.
everyone that came through really, you know, appreciated it so much, and everyone was just saying, like, why only 3 days? Why only 3 days?
Right.
I thought it was just so special that you have to be here for the love to be in there for 3 days. And like yourself, you were here on the first night. What did you think?
I mean, definitely, as soon as I came in, it was definitely one of those reactions where I was like, this is, I've seen, of course, a lot of these shoes, you know, being shot before, and it was just kind of like breathtaking to see all of them be like in your face, like, oh, that, oh, I've never seen those. And it just goes up so high. It's like a heaven of sneakers.
Right.
It's a wonderful feeling, and I tell anybody that has not seen this, they don't know what they're missing. That's why you should take it on the road.
Well, I'm glad you touched on that. That's what the whole concept of it was the fact that nothing touches the floor, nothing touches the walls, and it's all, you know, hung from the ceilings. So the concept was difficult to do. A lot of builders didn't want to do it. So our team, ourselves, Tommy, Giorgio, Jay, and all the guys that were with us,
Nice.
we actually just said, fuck it, we're gonna do it ourselves, and it came out incredible.
Wow. How many days did it take to build this whole setup and put it up?
But we pulled everything off in less than 3 days.
Man,
Crazy.
3 days is really insane because it is. You only see this wall that I'm showing you right now, but if I'm telling you, it goes up and up and up and over and down and back around. 3 days. I commend you, brothers, on doing that.
Thank you.
Now, a question. What?
No, I was gonna say, like, anybody out there that wants a build out done in 3 days called Blitz Build Out. That's our, like,
Blitz
that's
Build Out.
our new thing. But
So check me out. The question I think that a lot of people want to know, roughly, how much you think your sneakers here are worth?
I mean, I never like to, talk about all that stuff, in the past. I just kind of shied away because a lot of people like to go on the internet and be like, oh, I'm a man and this and that. But since you're asking me, I'll just say it. I mean, if you can look at it yourself, I mean, it's easily $2 million plus,
$2 million. Man, I can believe I say more. It feels like more. This is not just a guy flexing a $2 million collection on you. This is more these sneakers tell a story in your life, and this is what you do for a living. Like, it's deeper than just sneakers. Your family's involved. Our friend Will is involved. Project Blitz veteran Willie Dog. He's involved in this. Is there any walls that really speak to you? Like anything that's like, man, this particular section here is really special to me?
Well, obviously we're running out of time, so I was going to conceptualize the whole thing, which we did start with, but then we just had to start getting everything up because of the whole time constraints here, because we had about a couple hundred people waiting outside to get in here for this party. We got some Friday night, which we definitely turned up and it was lit, right?
Great party.
But I mean, there's a couple walls in here. I mean, every wall, when you look from top to bottom up, it's there's a story everywhere, and it's not like something that you just kind of pop here and there and buy. Someone offered you this and you're buying it. It's like, man, I went out, I'll buy this from here. I know exactly where I got everything from.
Gotcha.
This year, that.
How many years you said worth of collecting this collection shows?
My collecting started 15 years ago, hard.
Okay, hard collecting 15 years.
Because I didn't have the concept of like, right, something brand new, like we would just wear it, you know what I mean? You know that growing up in that era, that's just what it was
You got
about.
your first shoe and you actually have your first shoe. The ones you first collect. It's two different things.
Exactly.
Got you.
And so, 15 years later, I mean, it's time to maybe start letting it go because it's a little crazy, like.
Yeah, a little crazy.
I leave that to like some of the new cats, like it's time for me to like, tone it down a little bit. So I decided, hey, for me, this is art. This is like beauty. It's the design, the aesthetic, it's the colors, it's the lifestyle.
I see them looking, they looking. Hey, I see her looking, he looking. Hey, all them hoes looking at Yachty. Yeah, I see her looking, he looking. Yeah, I see him looking, he looking. Hey, I see her looking, she looking. Hey, all them boys wanna be Yachty. Yeah, all them boys wanna be Yachty. I keep like karate, my ice is on freeze. Yeah, 24 karat the gold on my mouth is so shiny, this shit look like cheese. Yeah, before she saw me, they fight me every time. I swear to God, she saying please. Yeah, I put that bitch on her knees. Shout out my nigga Dior. Yeah, Christian Dior on my back when I'm fucking these hoes like I gas in my pores. Yeah, lil' boy, I'm running for mayor. Flex with the chop indicator. Yeah, I fuck her, not fuck her later. Young nigga crispy like taters. You a fry, I'm a potato. You must sound like you see Nash. I see him looking, she looking. Hey, I see them looking, they looking. Hey, I see her looking, he looking. Hey, all the hoes looking at Yachty.
Yeah. We gon' burn the dope, but you smell it. Yeah, keep that motherfucker on me.
What was the expression like? How do you think people felt like how when they talk to you about it? Like, if you don't know, not your friends, like, how did they take it in?
Dude, I mean, honestly, I knew people were gonna like it, but I didn't really expect, people coming and saying, man, this inspires me. This inspires me to collect. This inspires me to like go beyond just this style. Like, I like the fact that there's all these other brands in here, brands that I never really messed with before. Or some people that were about other brands that just saw all the Nikes and were like, wow, I want to, tap into Nikes now. But beyond that, it was just more like people of all demographics, all walks of life, and they were just so in tune with what we're doing here, and just appreciated for me just opening this up. Like, the one thing that everyone kept saying was, TJ was like, thank you so much for showing us, this, because we needed to see this. For someone to tell me that, man, like, I mean, that warmed my heart, And one of the main things too is like lately, a lot of people have been talking about, it's always about, oh, how much this piece is worth, how much that one's worth, this is rare and this is stuff. Yeah, that's in there, but if you look around, there's a lot of GRs from like, you know, general releases that from, you know,
Normal
2000,
shoes. It's normal
2001.
shoes that you just genuinely like.
And those are things you
No
can't.
hype.
Yeah. No
I
hype.
just like this shit.
Exactly, and you can't
Much
find them
respect.
anymore. And
Much respect.
you know how it was back then? It was like, hey, we just liked what we liked. And it was like, cool, if you had that and someone didn't have that one and you traded them or whatever. And it doesn't have to be about like how much something costs. It's like what you like. This specific location here on Fairfax, 441 North Fairfax.
Nice.
Known Gallery is always having great art shows and great artists. For me to be in this house was really special to me. And you know, I wanted to show the world that sneakers is more than just some, you know, cornball stomping around and making doings and weird like pictures and stuff. And I was like, dude, I wanted to show it what it really is, you know?
No, definitely understand, especially coming from somebody who we know actually has been putting in the grind for years. Nah, it's a wonderful thing, man. You're doing a great thing. Let's take a look at some of these shoes.
Slaughter your daughter. Slaughter your daughter.
So, man, let's go on a little stroll, man.
Yeah.
What are some ones that really stand out to you, man, that you care about?
You know, with the original tag, this is like from Nike Sports in Korea. You know, so those like the Nike store.
Yes,
over there.
dude. What you know about that?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
I didn't get these originally over there, but I got these probably like in 2001 in Japan. You know, in Japan they were like just importing everything that was left over in Korea and sending them over there. So I always left the tags on those.
Nice.
And then we have, you know, obviously we brought these up before. I got cut in line by some Bloods and couldn't get these when I was 16 years old. But yeah, this is the original, you know, Bread 11, because you can see that like white piping. It's not really piping, but that it's not a painted edge on the leather.
What about these Ray Allens down here, man? What's up with these Rays?
Oh, this is a cool one, yeah. We just kind of left that so people didn't really see what was going on. But yeah, here's like a Ray Allen player exclusive down here. But the interesting thing about this one was it wasn't made in his size. So this was actually one of the ones that were made in a 12.
Oh, wow.
So
close to the regular size.
Yeah, I just got it. It was used, but I just got it just because it was kind of cool to have something that was a PE not in that player. So.
Exactly.
But hey, one of the other special ones we have over here is these Olympic 4s.
And that gold Jumpman on the back. Yeah,
On the front.
crazy.
Yeah. We got one over there on the other wall. It's a 13. This one's a 12. But yeah, this is beautiful.
Yeah, that's one of the best 4 replacement colors. Crazy.
And you know I'm a 10.5, 11, whatever. But these things kind of fit a little small, so I actually took them out for a stroll. So yeah, we wear them still.
Not bad, not bad. What are these, man? I've been looking at these. What are these Air Force Ones?
So these are the Michael Lau Air Force Ones. And what he did was almost like some insane asylum like deal where it looks like the padded walls. And you know when if you're nuts and you're just sitting in a room, you just
did he do the SBs back in the day? The Blazers?
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
He did those yellow China Blazers, and he did the wood grain dunks.
Exactly.
I think the wood grain dunks was the one.
Adidas, man. This Adidas wall looking really strong, man. So many different pieces. What's one of your favorites? You pick one, I pick one. Somebody I want to talk about.
All right, cool. Well, I mean, I have a lot of Adidas, and I mean, I always loved it. One of the biggest elements of like Adidas I always liked is they use these great snakeskin materials. I mean, synthetic, obviously, but some of the best. So, actually, this is like probably maybe top #1 Adidas ever. Crazy, right?
Insane gold Adidas embossed in the back.
Yeah,
those probably look crazy on foot, man.
I know, I love these. I mean, these are from 2001, and I mean.
Adidas has always been keeping the funky, fresh style, man.
Mastermind Japan, they've always been doing like some good collaborations. So.
And this is like the retro.
Well, this is like a new one that they made. This was like a couple years ago, so they made a set of like 5 different silhouettes.
Oh, okay.
But before that, they actually came out with this one. And this was the first one.
Wow.
So this is off of Harlem. So it's dope. They have like the big skull and crossbones, which is Mastermind's, you know, famous logo. And it's on this high top Harlem silhouette.
And when did this come out?
I think this one came out like 4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice.
Yeah, these ones.
These are good friends of Vans, man. So we moved from Adidas wall now we're at our Vans wall. I don't even know which one to ask about first. Let's see, we got our webs now here, a couple Supreme, Playboy collabs, wiretaps, wiretap solids. What is the situation with these? The Mexican blanket drinks.
Oh man, you picked like some of my favorites right here. So actually, these were only from Japan, and they were made by Beams. So Beams Japan had like an anniversary party. These came out, this is for the 30th anniversary.
Oh, wow.
And this came out like a long time ago. So they did this whole Mexican blanket, like sarape motif. I love these. These are one of my favorite bands.
Nice. Stood out to me too. Definitely colors are crazy. Bands always keeping it good with the material. They love.
So yeah, there's another one I don't have. It's like an all chrome De La Soul sample. I don't have that one, but this one I love. Like when we used to see these, there was a leaked picture a long time ago. Back when
the leaks were, they were special places, the forums.
Yeah, I was lucky to get my hands on these. Like, I love them.
It was crazy. The other check too is really nice. Both of them, crazy. Clear bottom, leather's crazy too.
This is a Futura design Uncle Dunk Low. So everyone knows the Uncle Highs that are black and pink, but not many people have seen these before. Futura design, all these designs all over it. I mean, the Point Man was made for this. I mean, this is just one of my favorite pairs.
Top tier SB.
Absolutely.
Top tier SB right there.
Love over here. We got these things.
Rubik's. It's crazy. Never seen them before. That's a wonderful thing about.
Yeah.
That's what's so beautiful about you putting these shoes out, man. You get to see things you've never seen before, and you picked up over time in your life. It's wonderful. It's great.
Yeah, these were called the Freddy Kruegers. This is a sample, and this is actually the version that was supposed to release, but never made it out.
Yeah. Jordan, we're here. We made it. We made it. We finally made it. We finally made it. We are at that wall of clarity right here. Retrospective is one of the best art galleries dealing with sneakers ever put on here in LA, man.
Thanks, brother.
You definitely did a great job, and I'm not just telling you that, man, because we're friends. You did an amazing job.
Thank you. I
really appreciate you being on Camp James. I really appreciate everything you've done for the sneaker community. We all appreciate you. Shout out the store, man. Let them know where to follow you at, man. Once again, Camp James, Retrospective, The Art Show, sneakers rule the world.
Thank you, Trinidad. Appreciate you putting me on Camp James again for the second time, and coming through to Retrospective to see these 3,000 pairs on display. Make sure you guys check out ProjectBlitz.com. I'm Croatian style. My real name is Dre, and I hope you guys enjoyed what you've seen. You'll see some of these on the vault in Project Blitz in the next 48 hours or so. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Peace.
And you shouldn't breathe. And if you ain't grinding, you don't need no kid. Fuck all this stress trying to suffocate me. The police choking niggas out every other week. How do you supposed to learn it? Last time they shoot